Good morning, everybody. Hope you are doing well. Just wanted to pop on for a minute and remind you of something that we talked about as a church right at the start of the year. This is a year, and really this is a continuation from last year, but I really felt like God put it on our hearts to lean into fresh, that this is a year where He's asking us to dial it up a click. Do you remember that? We talked about kind of the theology of the clicks. Wherever you are in your spiritual walk, wherever you are in your development with the Lord, that He's just saying, not would you just make massive strides, but could you turn it up one notch? And we talked about various ways that could happen. And I just wanted to remind you of that. It came up in a conversation yesterday, and I really felt like the Holy Spirit prompted me to remind us as a church family that that is still on the board, so to speak. That means if you give X amount, could you give $10 more? If you put so much toward blessing, ministries around the world through So Big, could you give just a little more? Or maybe it's something like this. Maybe it's not financial. Maybe it's you said, okay, I'm going to try to make it to as many group lives as I can. And you might not be able to make them all, but could you make a few? Maybe I can't make every Saturday prayer, but could I make one a month? Or I can't make every Monday prayer for the ladies, or I can't make every Thursday men's meeting, but could you make them occasionally, just a little more than you have in the past? I can't serve every week, but could you serve every quarter? Those kinds of things. They make a huge difference for the church, for sure, but even more than that, they make a huge difference for you and for your growth in the Lord. And anytime God finds us trying faithfully to respond to what He's asking of us, He always brings a blessing to us that I have found just isn't going to be available any other way. It's sort of like He puts certain blessings at the end of certain paths, and we have to walk those paths in order to reach those places of blessing and provision. So I just want to encourage you to spend a little time thinking and praying about that word. It had kind of slipped out of my own mind, and I was very grateful that the Holy Spirit brought it back. And I encourage you to just pray and then follow His lead as you move forward. Love you all so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day. Hope to see a lot of you this evening at Group Life. Bye-bye.